Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Iron Thunder Racing Network. We're live here from Watkins Glen International, the Athens Screen Printing Rush Series on the Speedway, qualifying for tonight's Fort Worth Screen Printing 150. 30 laps around Watkins Glen International as we're getting set here. Season 6 of the Iron Thunder Racing League Rush Series, presented by Athens Screen Printing. Come in tonight. We take a look at the 33 car of Josh Cully, that Wilson Farms Chevrolet Camaro out on the speedway. We'll talk about the point situation as you look at your current point leader at the moment at Cosmic Motorsports 38 Four Loco machine. That'll be Roger Diebold. Roger out on the speedway for his qualifying effort tonight. Making his way around the beautiful Watkins Glen International here tonight. Josh Ball in that 88 car. We'll get a look at him as he'll cruise around Watkins Glen. We're having a little trouble with trading paints tonight, so some of their paint schemes may not come through. And that's a possibility here with the 88 of Josh Ball. A generic paint scheme on that car. He comes in tonight with 2 wins on the season. That Rebel Racing 88 sitting second in the points. We'll move down to the 3rd spot in points. As you see, some of the first to come across. I'll make sure that gets corrected there. Those best times. Kelvin Mosier and that 43 machine sitting quick time so far to 114.64. But a 114.64. Corey Deal now looking at that 3rd place in the points. No wins on the season. We see him. See about 5 minutes left here. We'll take a look at Brandon Pampatat. As Mosier still the top time. Josh Ball 2nd quick. Roger Diebold 3rd. Corey Deal 4th. And Pampatat right now 5th as Storm Patterson jumps up at a 115.00. 115.00. Jackson Allen back with us at 91 machine. We'll go 2nd quick. Rittenauer 4th quick. Laps coming in quickly. Tonight is the first round of 8. First round of 8. 8 drivers. Brendan Kalusterhuis. That driver coming in tonight, 5th in points. John Garrett 6th. Josh Cully 7th. Dave Matson 8th. 4 minutes left here in qualifying. Time to get these drivers 2 laps in, and Pampatat goes to the top of the speed chart. A 1:14.55, a 1:14.55 for Brendan Pampatat. Take a look at the 87 of Raymond Rittenauer, 5th quick. Drop down to 6th as Storm Patterson jumps up to the 4th position. Patterson's quickest lap so far, a 1:14.95. 1:14.95 for the Raymond Rittenauer machine. If you're tuned in watching, let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for. We'll check on the league commissioner, Sawyer Ott. Currently 12th quick with a 1:16.09. Just got knocked down to 13th by the 66 of John Garrett. Dan Half out on the speedway. Half currently 16th quick with a 1:17.50. He'll come to a stop. Matt Quick's fastest lap. And he's still on a timed lap here. Had not completed a lap here in qualifying just yet. He and Brendan Klusterhuis, only 2 on the speedway at the moment. Making an effort for qualifying. 17 cars have taken time here. Brendan Pampatat quickest at the moment. Pampatat say a 1:14.552, a 1:14.552. Jackson Allen second quick with a 1:14.649. Raymond Rittenauer third quick with a 1:14.651. 1:14.651 for Raymond Rittenauer. Jackson Allen fifth quick with a 1:14.777. 1:14.777 for Jackson Allen fourth quick. Rounding out your top 5 of the Storm Patterson, the 6th car, with a 1:14.814, 1:14.814. Patterson, 5th quick. Rounded it out here. We'll get ready to put the seal on the lid here. And Brendan Klusterhuis will grab this one. Get some of this off the screen, and we'll work you through the grid here. Starting on the front row and grabbing the pole here. Well, row number 1, we'll find Brandon Papitat and Kelvin Mosier. Row number 2, Raymond Rittenauer, Jackson Allen. Row 3, be Storm Patterson, Josh Ball. As we get ready to do 30 laps of caution free. Action here. A few things to tidy up here in the background while we get ready for the grid call here. Do apologize. We lost a tidbit of information. Trying to get it back. Field getting ready to roll off the grid. Nonetheless, we're getting ready to rock and roll here. Josh Ball going to start 6th. 7th will be Corey Deal. Roger Diebold starting in the 8th spot. So we get set to work around beautiful Watkins Glen. Ready to tick away. Field lined up double file behind the iRacing.com safety car. They'll make their way through the bus stop here. Don't forget, next Monday night, New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Athens Screen Printing 100 laps. Getting ready to roll. Somebody looking to punch their ticket to the Final Four here tonight. Roger Diebold, Josh Ball, Corey Deal, Brandon Papitat, Brendan Klusterhuis, John Garrett, Josh Cully, Dave Matson, all looking to find the golden ticket on to the Final Four. Green flag is out, and we're underway. Already got 2 cars getting knocked around back there. The 88 of Josh Ball. We're trying to get camera back there to Ball, and we cannot get it back there. He's finally able to get that machine back parked in the right direction. We'll back it up just a second. We'll see the replay. Braking issue, the 6 of Storm Patterson, which will be shown on your screen tonight is the 8. We'll go back to your leader live in action. It's going to be hard to keep up with some of these crashes around the speedway tonight. No cautions unless the track is completely blocked. Well, we'll stay green for 30 laps here from Watkins Glen International. Out front, Brandon Pampatat. Right into that second spot, it'll be Kelvin Mosier. 0.66 seconds behind. And then we'll find the 91 of Jackson Allen. Will find his way back to the Iron Thunder Racing League Rush Series. Presented by Athens Screen Printing. And recovering quite nicely after the trip through the grass. A little agricultural racing done by the 8 car. That is Storm Patterson, scored as the number 6 car. Get right behind him. We'll find the 87 of Raymond Rittenhour, points leader. Right into that 6th spot, it'll be the 38 car. That'll be Roger the Bulldozer Diebold. Matt Cherry finds his Valvoline number 5 machine riding in 8. Ryan Pepelinski, the Strutmasters.com machine. Will ride in that 8th spot. 9th will be the 25 of Brendan the King Kloosterhoos. And Corey Deal going to round out your top 5. Or excuse me, your top 10. As Brandon Pampatat still holds on to that top spot. As he'll work his way. Now out of turn 11, I'll go down into turn 1 here. Up the hill. Out into turn number 10 we go. 3 laps complete. See if we can find any stout racing back through here. As the front pretty much sorted out for the moment. No battles. We'll take a look at the 94 George Belfons Jr. Started 14th, currently runs in 12th. Josh Ball trying to gain positions back after a disastrous turn number 1 on the opening lap. There's a look at the Fort Worth Screen Printing machine, 66 of John Garrett. Josh Ball already with his hands full early on here tonight. They battle back there. Ball currently in the 13th spot. Oh, more trouble. Now the 09 of Dave Matz is going to be able to get him. He'll drop back to 15th. Excuse me, he'll drop back to 16th position on the speedway. 91 Jackson Allen currently running in the 3rd spot. Not much has changed except for that Storm Patterson machine starting to close in on the back deck lid of that 91 of Jackson Allen. Action Jackson over there. Making a return to the Iron Thunder Racing League Rush Series. And he hopes to make it a not so quiet of a return and shake it up and steal a golden ticket away from some of these playoff drivers. As you see, the 8 of Storm Patterson will get off into the grass here as they make their way through. Depending on how you look at it. So these corners, 25 laps to go. We're gonna way up the hill here. See the damage on that Storm Patterson machine. Six laps complete. '43 car, Kelvin Mosier. Never mind the banner you read on that machine. That is Kelvin Mosier. Oh, trouble for Storm Patterson. And he'll go straight to pit side. And had to go back and look. Trouble out of the Justin White machine. Through the inner loop, and loop it he does right in front of 47 of Dustin Franklin. Look at your leader, 6 laps led for the New York native, Brandon Pampatat. Got a 1.8 second lead. Over Jackson Allen, who now rides in that runner-up spot. Brian Wertman had a little bit of trouble a lap or two ago. We'll go back to that machine. He'll lock it down. Off into the grass. We'll look at Kelvin Mosier's ride. Currently holding on to that third spot in that Meliella Chevrolet. Points leader Roger the Bulldozer Diebold right now riding in that 4th spot. Well, Raymond Rittenauer right there behind him in 5th. But around out your top 5, Matt Cherry knocking on the door. On the outside, looking in that Valvoline Chevrolet. Eight laps in, Brendan Kaluster, who's back there riding in the 9th spot. Just behind 8th place of Corey Deal. And Ryan Peplinski running in the 7th spot just ahead of the 56th machine. Canadian driver Brendan the King Kaluster, who's running with us on Monday and Tuesday nights. A scrappy veteran of the Iron Thunder Racing League up until this point. Always fun to get to interview that guy. He is definitely full of good lines. It'll keep you laughing all through the night. Take a look at your leaders. He'll get around some slower traffic. The 47 car, Dustin Franklin, as Papitat now has led 9 laps here tonight. Started in that first position and has held them all at bay so far. Here with 21 laps remaining. Josh Ball able to move himself up to the 11th spot. Got around that CA Cattle Company 15 of Trestonot just a lap ago. And Josh Ball started in that 6th spot after having trouble on the first lap. Fell back to the 18th spot and has now drove it back up to 11th. That quick, gonna blow through the bus stop. Adam Strone hadn't talked about that Black Rifle coffee machine much tonight. Started in the 19th position, fell back to 20th, and now has jumped up to 15th as they run right now. Roger Debo has slipped back to the 9th position after starting tonight's action in the 7th spot, made his way up to 4th, and has now settled into the 9th spot. Check back at the front of the field. There is the gap between the top two. Currently a 1.3 second lead for Papitat in that Fort Worth screen printing Toyota. We see it time and time again. Every time the Iron Thunder Racing League comes to a road course, see these guys that are up front and can cut laps with the best of them. They'll use every inch of the racetrack given available to them. Papitat, and while we're talking about that leader, take a second and jump on board and ride around Watkins Glen one time. With Papitat. In-car camera. See him shift those gears. Over in the gyro cam. Papitat now led 12 laps. Got it down to 18 to go here. Throttle control coming out of that 48 machine. And a good lap around here. We'll go back and test it out just a lap ago. You'll have a little bit of trouble on that 15 machine, as he'll go way wide. We're using every bit of that racetrack again. We currently holding on to that 10th spot. He's up 5 spots from the drop of the green flag. Just 17 laps left. Josh Ball at 88 pit side now. He's taking service. He'll come down pit road. Jackson Allen starting to close in on your leader. And we're going to keep it right here for the moment. Jackson Allen to wash to the outside here. Ampatag going to try to keep him at bay here. They'll hold about a 10-second lead over third place of Kelvin Mosier. Nowhere in sight or on the screen at the moment as they come through the bus stop. We'll get 15 to go this time by. We come through the final corner here. And down the front straightaway. See that car get a little loose. Jackson Allen. He'll get on the binders. He'll come to pit road. As we go to 15 to go. So Allen coming down pit road. Adam Strone also on pit road. Kelvin Mosier going to follow Jackson Allen. Those two work well together, as we've seen in the past here. Well, they'll dip down pit road. Josh Cully from the 4th spot. He'll come on pit road. Cully looking for a good points night here. Looking also to go ahead and cash in that golden ticket and get a free pass to the Final Four and not have to worry about New Hampshire next week. Kelvin Mosier will come off of pit road. Scored in that 4th spot. Dan Half will come down pit road. Josh Cully coming out of pit road. He'll be scored 10th. 11th now off of pit road. John Garrett will jump back 35 seconds on the speedway. As Garrett right now riding in that runner-up spot. But he's going to give it up now to the 60, to the 91 of Jackson Allen. Action Jackson going to go to that runner-up spot after pit road. Papatak continues the lead, working his way through the bus stop. leader now comes down pit road. He'll be about 33 seconds ahead of Jackson Allen. See if we can see what kind of... Oh, and that might have cost him just a little bit there. He had to pull forward. Jackson Allen about 19. He'll go right around him pretty quick here. Roger Diebold. The Habitat machine still on pit road. Long stop. Jackson Allen, we caught him just at the right time. That car looking a little swirly. Habitat may have trouble on pit road. That machine still sitting still. I'm not sure what's up with the 48 machine. Finally off of pit road. Almost a minute in the pit lane. A total minute 27 seconds. Habitat now scored all the way back in 12th with 12 laps to go. Roger Diebold right in that second spot. He'll be 6 seconds back. Matt Cherry's inherited the third spot, but he's got Kelvin Mosier right behind him. It'll be a lap car of Adam Schroen in that 9, scored at the 18th spot. And aforementioned Kelvin Mosier, Smelly Yellow Machine, riding fourth. The King Kloosterhoos right now riding in the top 5. Corey Deal right there in the 56 car, rides to that 6th spot. Ryan Peplinski working the back deck lid of that machine. Rides in 7th. Josh Cully will be 8th. From 18th back to 6th. And now back in the 9th spot is Josh Ball. Brendan Habitat back on the speedway. Come out in 11th. He's already gained a position after some sort of mishap on pit road. Cost him 11 spots. Currently running in that 10th position. Able to make one of those up on the Trestonot machine, who currently rides 11th. John Garrett 12th. Raymond Rittenauer 13th. 14th will be Dave Matson. Dustin Franklin 15th. Dan Half 16th. Adam Schroen 17th. 18th. We Matt Quick. George Belfons Jr. 19th. Ryan Workman rounds out your top 20. Back up front, there is your second place car. 7.5 seconds back from your leader, the 91 of Jackson Allen. Coming in here tonight to steal away a golden ticket from somebody. If he can string together 11 more laps and hold the front of the field here. Go back and check on the time. Jackson Allen, his pit stop of 14.58. Total time on pit road of 45 seconds. To give you a little perspective, for Pampatat, who spent a total of 1 minute 27 seconds on pit lane from the time he entered to the time he exited. Jackson Allen's got it within 9 laps now. Over the blistering pace. The one last lap around the 1:15.08, 1:15.08. Roger Diebold's time, the 1:16.14, but the quickest on the speedway. The last trip around the 1:14.15 was Brendan Pampatat, who is running in that 10th spot. 43 seconds off of the lead. Pampatat holds the fastest lap of the race at a 1:13.95. '47 at Dustin Franklin, come down pit road. Jackson Allen leads his 6th lap of the night. Roger Diebold still riding in that 2nd spot, about 8 seconds ahead of Matt Cherry. Good look at the 13th place car. That is the Lucky Dogs Doggy Daycare Ford Mustang of Raymond Rittenauer. We'll see the Valvoline Chevrolet in that 3rd spot. 8th place Josh Cully, Corey Deal in 7th in that Fort Worth screen printing machine. Josh Ball back up to the 9th spot. Started 6th, dropped to 18th on the 1st lap, 1st corner, braking mishap, not of his doing. From behind, he looped that machine, and he's been driving straight ahead ever since. You see some contact with the 89 of Matt Quick. And we'll see Pampatat back off in the distance there, as he'll try to close in on the 9th spot. Jackson Allen on cruise control, almost 12 seconds ahead of Roger Diebold in that 2nd spot. And don't forget to join us tomorrow night. We're going to bring the Iron Thunder Racing League Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series right here to Watkins Glen International for the Country Roads hauling 175. It'll be the 8th race of the season for the Premier Series. And it'll be just 3 left before the playoffs start. 2 after we leave Watkins Glen. We'll head to the Fast Cat Racing 150 to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And then the final regular season race, it's a staple in the Iron Thunder Racing League, the Ryan Sadusky Memorial 200, and that'll come from Homestead Miami Speedway. We'll turn 134 laps, and we'll crown a regular season champion. Top 16 in points will head to Southern 250 from Darlington Raceway under the lights to kick off the chase to a championship for Season 7 in the Iron Thunder Racing League Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series. Well, tonight's opening round of 8 with the 5-lap signal. 5 to go given to the 91 of Jackson Allen. The 1 to go for the final the round of 8 starting here tonight. Second place, Roger Diebold coming in tonight as your leader. We'll move on to New Hampshire. We'll settle out the last 4 to run for a championship in Miami, Homestead Miami Speedway on May the 2nd. Roger Diebold, Josh Ball, Corey Deal, Papatat, Calusterhoos, Garrett, Cully, and Matson, all hoping to be one of the 4 who make it to Miami. We'll figure out who becomes Season 6 champion of the Athens Screen Printing Rush Series of the Iron Thunder Racing League. Jackson Allen started tonight in 4th and went forward from the drop of the green. He'll take it down to 4 laps to go. He's led 10 competitive laps here tonight. Torrid pace being set by the 91 of Allen. We'll take a look back at Roger Diebold. Diebold will have a 5-second gap over 3rd place. Just about 2 laps ago. Take a look at what happened to the 89 of Matt Quick. Trouble over in the bus stop. Oh, trouble for Papatat. See what happened to Brandon Papatat at the bus stop. Losing the handle on that machine out of the bus stop. And able to get that car righted in the back righted back in the right direction. 3 laps left. There's a look at 3rd place of Matt Cherry. You see Roger Diebold up in the distance. Good look at Kelvin Mosher right in the 4th spot. Jackson Allen. Gonna see bullhorns out of the flag stand. It'll be 2 to go. 2 left here for Jackson Allen. He'll make his return to the Rush Series and sneak away a road course win here from Watkins Glen. believe the 48 of Pampatat got caught speeding on pit road. That could explain his debacle on pit road. There's a look at Roger Diebold as Jackson Allen is on the final lap down into turn number 1 for the final time. Jackson Allen can hold together a Fort Worth screen printing 150 win as he makes his return to racing in the Iron Thunder Racing League Rush Series. Roger Diebold set to pad the points lead just a little bit. Diebold come in with just a 6-point lead over Josh Ball. Ball right now currently riding in the 8th spot. Corey Deal came in 11 spots out of the lead. Deal riding in 9th. Brandon Pampatat was 12 points back in the 4th spot. He's currently scored 10th. Calusha came in 12 points as well, tied for the 4th spot. Calusha rides in 5th. John Garrett 13 spots out in 6th. And Garrett right now scored in the 10th spot as as Jackson Allen picks up the win. Coming across in the 2nd spot, gonna be Roger Diebold. Matt Cherry gonna be riding 3rd. Kelvin Mosier brings it home 4th. And rounding out the top 5, it'll be the 25 of Brendan the King Closterhoos. Just a moment, we'll get him up in the booth. Quick interview coming to you. It'll be good to hear from Matt Cherry. We'll get him up in the booth here in just a moment. We'll let him get set over on the front straightaway. We see the celebration from the 91 of Jackson Allen. Tight confines in the front straightaway here. Let's get Matt Cherry up at the booth. Everybody a chance to get to pit road. Joining me up in the booth now, the driver of the 5 Valvoline machine. Good podium finish for you tonight, man. Congratulations on getting the podium finish here at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been a rough season for us, Grissett.
I tell you, man, you've been sticking with it though. You've been grinding it out, and perseverance is always going to pay off, is what I was told. And first you don't succeed, you keep trying, and we appreciate you trying, man. It's always fun watching you run and getting a little bit of the best here that you could out of Watkins Glen here tonight.
Most definitely. This is probably my best road course. I'm not very good at turning right, but I can hold my own here.
Well, I tell you what, man, we look forward to have you coming back, and hopefully that luck can start changing and turning around for you. If it don't, we'll know you'll still be here with bells on, man. We appreciate you, and we'll look forward to talking to you again soon.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We're definitely gonna need a good run tomorrow night.
I tell you what, I know you got it in you, man, and we look forward to seeing you wheel that thing.
All right, I appreciate it.
Have a good one, man.
You too.
All right, going to bring up 38 car. It'll be Roger the Bulldozer Diebold. We'll get his 4-loco machine. And he'll join us in the booth, the driver of that 38 4-loco machine. And pretty good night, man, to park that thing on the podium, come in tonight with a points lead. You'll be able to pad that just a little bit. Solid night, all night long for you. Didn't see you get into much trouble, and just cruise in with a second place finish.
Yeah, man. Definitely didn't have the speed these guys had up there, so tried to get them on fuel mileage. Came in as soon as I possibly could, to where I could make it to the end. Didn't take tires because, I mean, I knew I wasn't gonna be as fast as him on brand new tires anyway. So it was just trying to get far enough out from everybody else, hoping they would take tires and give me a few seconds to get away there, and it ended up almost working out, but man, the 91 was pretty fast tonight, so glad to come home second. Glad to be up there in the points. That's a good feeling, and yeah, man, it was a good race overall for me. I think I finished with 0x, so good points night.
Definitely can't complain about that. We'll roll off into New Hampshire, and maybe you can just go ahead and punch that ticket the easy way, or I wouldn't say the easy way, but punch it with a win and head off into Miami and try to ride this thing off into the sunset. It's going to be fun to watch, and going to be fun to see who all's going to be there when the dust settles, man. Congratulations once again, and we look forward to riding this one to the end.
Yeah, it's I'd love to get a win and do it the easy way there, but I think we're gonna have to work our way into it this season.
All righty, man. It's definitely going to be fun to watch. Good luck, and good luck tomorrow as well.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All righty. Let's bring up your Fort Worth Screen Printing 150 winner, Action Jackson Allen. Bringing it home in the top spot. I think it was going to be a heck of a race. I think Pampatat may have got a speeding penalty, but nonetheless, you were kind of able to come in here and take the golden ticket away from some of these guys. Roger Diebold finishing behind you would have loved to have been one spot ahead and go ahead and punch his ticket into the championship round. But nonetheless, man, you come back in here. Looks like there's no rust on the old elbows there.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I came back a couple weeks ago and got to run. I think it was Auto Club, and the first race, it took me the entire race just to kind of figure out everything again. I did a little bit better the second race. So it definitely feels nice to come back and run pretty well here. I don't know what happened to Brandon there. Did he speed in pit road or something?
I didn't hear the official word, but I know he spent 1 minute and 47 seconds on pit road, so that's definitely definitely gonna hurt you anytime you have that much time on pit road. But able to come and recover, with a top 10, I believe, or had a top 10 going before he spun it out of the chicane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was fast. He was cruising right along there. He was starting to kind of struggle a little bit. I think I'd done a little bit better on my tires towards the end of the run. So I felt like I had a little bit of a tire advantage on the long run, so I went ahead and dipped in probably about 2 laps earlier than I really wanted to. And then he stayed out probably those extra 2 laps. I think there would have been a decent-sized overlap regardless, but he would have probably made it up pretty quickly there. And it would have been a nice little race, and it sucks that it didn't get to play out. So overall, shout out to Sawyer for letting me come back and run these few races here whenever I get the chance. Shout out to you for always broadcasting this series from way back when, and what are we, season 7 now, so we're going strong. Shout out to the old baby mama there, and yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely always fun to have you here because every time you show up, man, with the exception of when we give you a mulligan on that one, you're always a force to be reckoned with, and it's good to see the 91 ripping it up at the track. And yep, it's good. It's been a good one, and hopefully we can see you back here soon and a little more often. But we'll let you get back and celebrate, and good luck when you come back, and we hope to see you soon.
Yeah, I got to win one more. Bailey and I are tied, apparently, for all-time wins. So as long as he keeps coming back and winning, I guess I'm going to have to keep coming back and trying to win them.
Well, that'll be something we'll definitely keep an eye on, man. Good luck, and congratulations once again.
Thanks, sir.
All righty, your winner, a 91 of Jackson Allen. Roger Diebold, good strong points night. Finishes in that second spot. Matt Cherry third. Kelvin Mosier fourth. Brendan the King Klushus, your top five. Come back and join us tomorrow night. We'll bring the next gen cars in the Premier Series, presented by Fort Worth Screen Printing. And we'll have the Country Roads 175 coming at you live here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. We appreciate you tuning in and joining us. Y'all keep showing up. We'll keep showing out. Good night, everybody.